And greetings, air acolytes, to a very special edition of Breaking Wind, a Last Avatar podcast. Because today, myself and my buddy Jace, who is on the other side of the planet, this is a worldwide phenomenon that you're witnessing. We will both be watching and commenting on M. Night Shyamalan's The Last Airbender. With me in this tale of suffering so heinous that I don't even think Pinhead would want to take part in it, is my good friend VHS Jace. Say hello to everyone, VHS Jace.
G'day, everyone. I don't know what you're saying here, buddy, because I never seen this film. I have no reference to this film. I've just watched the first season. I'm feeling very hopeful. Yes, everyone's saying it's misguided, but I'm still feeling optimistic as I sit here.
That will change. I know you're trying to keep an open mind, and I'm the guy who keeps slamming that door, but this is generally considered to be one of the worst movies ever made.
Hey, if it was just you saying it was bad, maybe. But I believe you and millions of other people have seen it. I think kind of agree with you.
Yes, so I guess without further ado, let's start
Okay.
climbing Sewage Mountain. I will let
All
you count us
right.
down since you're the noob and you're breaking your cherry on this movie.
All right, for all the audience out there too, I'm going to do a 3, 2, 1 countdown to help you guys sync if you're at home wanting to follow along in the audio commentary while watching the film. So here we go. I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1. Press play now. All right, we're starting.
That was brilliantly done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh,
So
hey, that's got a cool little water effect. I don't mind that.
yeah,
Cool.
this is where the movie peaks. It's a joke. You see the peak? It's right there.
Oh, Nickelodeon on fire? That's kind
Yes,
of
that's what it was the day this
fortuitous.
movie. That's what it was like the day this movie premiered. Nickelodeon was on fire.
Yeah, I think the studio was on afterwards too, wasn't it? Are they
Yes,
still around Nickelodeon? I'm sure if they are.
Nickelodeon is still around. They recently
Okay.
did Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem, which was a fantastic movie.
Yes, yes, definitely. Okay, here we go.
Oh,
All
do you like
right.
opening crawls? Because here's the opening crawls. Because we have to have an exposition dump.
What do you mean? Why don't they
Yep.
just? Oh,
Okay,
here we go.
this part's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Fire, water, heart, go planet. Okay,
Here we go. Info dump.
take all of the hope that just built up.
Prosperity filled with
Now
adversity.
flush it down the toilet because it goes nowhere.
Okay. You know what? All this information dump, they did it in like 20 seconds at the beginning of each episode,
Yes.
didn't they? Like, because spirit world. Okay. Okay. All 4 elements. Oh, well.
Calling him the Avatar.
Yeah, what's with that? Like,
I guess they were so afraid that James Cameron had the copyright on Avatar. They wanted to call it Avatar, but
maybe.
they will mispronounce a lot of things in this movie.
Okay, here we go. There she is. That's our girl, right? That's Katara.
Yeah, that's Qatar. You know, for a ball of water that's losing that much water, it sure doesn't seem to be getting any smaller.
No. Okay.
Do you like Sokka having a sense of humor? Because he doesn't in this movie at all.
Well, I'm just watching this now. I'm just seeing him. He's got a little bit of a crabby attitude. Is this the way they're going to play him in the film? He's just in a bad mood the whole time.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible. Jackson Rathbone, who's actually a really talented actor, but yeah, he's just terrible in this movie.
Wow.
I don't think anybody could be good in this movie though.
My brother and I often go hunting for food.
I especially appreciate how they use the word food twice in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
That way we know they're searching for food while they're hunting for food, so they can have food.
This so looks a mix of green screen and
Yeah,
yeah,
they are.
very 2000 CGI already.
They are in a studio. They did not
Yeah.
go to the South Pole for this.
I mean, this is bad. Like you can so tell it's been blue.
Yeah,
Green
it's like Spy Kids. I mean, look around the edge of Rathbone's. I don't know what you call it, the little hood thing.
I
Ha ha
don't.
ha ha! Sokka's so crazy.
There we go. Cut to the point. See how they got like Hollywood clothes? Like you would think if that's what they're wearing every day in the snow, it looks rather clean. Their costumes.
Well,
Like, there's a lot of
put too much smuts on it. They got to make these young people look good.
Okay.
These kids are awfully light on their feet, and they knew exactly where to stop too.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
would still be running.
Kept running.
Yeah.
Yes. Here we go. The big ball.
Oh, balls.
Okay. Yeah, right. He's too intense already. He's too intense in the face.
Yeah. I'm just happy they gave him his boomerang.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's like that place in Las Vegas.
Yeah. Don't you love it when they cut right in the middle of a scene? Just okay. That was the first shot of the Fire Nation. I know.
Yeah. I'm not going to say who that was, but I'm pretty sure you have a sinking feeling who that was.
Yeah.
Which sucks because he's also played by a very talented actor who I'm actually a big fan of, Dev Patel, and he's just wasted in this movie.
He's directed a film just recently called Monkey Man. Looks insane.
Oh yeah, I've seen the trailers for that. Yeah.
Okay. Why is he in a different costume?
Let's just say M. Night took some liberties with this movie.
Even the arrow on his head is different. It's like a tattooed design by the looks of it.
Maybe if you shut up and let him answer, he would tell you. Don't you dare poke Appa with a stick. They took all of his humor and they just replaced it with sheer buffoonery. Just not even funny buffoonery. Just I'm intense and I'm angry and I'm stupid.
So that cut right. We didn't even get to see their initial chit chat.
No,
like, that's how you was. Yeah. Man, I do not like how they've turned his marker on his head to a tattoo.
I'm not a big fan of it either. This kid, though, I don't remember his name, but he at the time he was a black belt in Taekwondo, and he filmed himself doing stunts and submitted it, and M. Night Shyamalan gave him the part.
Oh,
So
wow.
the kid's talented. He's just being wasted. And I don't know if you noticed it, but they made like a very odd cut right there. So they cut more fun stuff.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Do you think they filmed? Is this a result of them? They filmed all of it, but then they just cut it all out, or?
I think that they butchered this movie to get it down to a certain time. I mean, I'm not saying it would have been better. I don't think anything would have made this movie better, but I do think that they just took a chainsaw to it just to get it down to a certain length.
Mm.
Would it be bad though to
Alright.
say I actually do like the Fire Nation soldier outfits?
They look
They
pretty good.
they do
I'm
look
looking at it
good.
now.
Yeah, they do look good.
Still very Fire Nation to me right now.
Yeah,
And here he is.
yeah.
And it's Zuko, right?
This is Zuko, yes.
Okay. Alright.
Zuko, leave your boomerang holstered, okay? Now,
Where's his scar?
you may be noticing that the scar is a lot less pronounced because Dev Patel is a handsome young man, and they don't want to make him super deformed. So they've really just kind of made it more of a cosmetic inconvenience than a life-changing scar here.
It's not the scar that bothers me more, it's the hair.
Yeah. Oh, hey, something I found out that has nothing to do with this movie. Did you know that the woman who voices Gran Gran in the TV show also voiced She-Ra in the Filmation show?
Really?
I had no idea. Somebody pointed that out in comments the other day. I was like, that's right.
Wow, what a range she has then.
Yeah, sorry, I had to dip out of this and talk about something that had more quality. Filmation.
There we go. But now they're making up scenes, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He looks like, I don't know, he looks like one of the little impish guys from Spaceballs wearing that hood. You know, ding,
Yeah.
ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
Ding.
Really.
This is so much more exciting than what they did in the cartoon. So much more exciting.
Yep.
It's like, coming with me. Okay.
Yeah. Nah.
Okay, one thing they do in this movie that really bothers me is that they've nerfed the firebenders. The firebenders cannot summon fire. They have to use a source that's already ignited. So you saw how
you're
he used the
kidding me.
campfire? Oh, yeah. Only the really talented ones can summon fire out of nowhere. So most of them are using like fire that's already there. So basically, if you bring a garden hose, you can defeat the Fire Nation. I want to know
Yeah.
how the heck they conquered the waterbenders. Because the waterbenders could just make it rain.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just, if you're going to make this film, right, don't start adding things, don't start changing things when you've already got such a complex narrative to tell. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're going to try to pull off this book one in this one film, man, it's really about trying to be as efficient as possible, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute. I don't mind.
That is kind of cute. Now, the reason why they made so many changes is because, I mean, I'm going to be perfectly frank, M. Night Shyamalan did not respect the source material. The creators of the cartoon show were actually part of the development of this movie, and they said basically every note they had was ignored. Every note they had about pronunciation was ignored. They pronounce Aang as Aang in this movie.
Yeah.
And M. Night says, well, I wanted to do that to respect the original pronunciation. And they said, well, Aang is the pronunciation. Well, let me check with an expert. The expert said, oh, yeah, he can be pronounced as Aang. And M. Night Shyamalan still ignored them and decided, you know, I'm gonna stick my member in the pudding, and it's going to be Aang. Yeah, say hi to Iroh, by the way.
Is this? Are you serious?
Yeah, and he's not Iroh, he's Iroh.
Oh, you're kidding me? He's
I'm not kidding you. No.
Well, look, I'm all for diversity and all that kind of thing. So don't get me wrong, but you know, you've made such a significant cultural shift. Why did M. Night feel like they had to be Indian? I suppose it's his heritage. I suppose he probably wanted to put it in there because of.
Well, I mean, why did the water benders go from being, you know, basically Inuit to white?
Yeah, these were white people.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's whiter than my mum.
Yeah. Also, the fact that Katara does not have the hair loops bothers me. She's not
Yeah,
Katara
right.
without the hair loops.
And it's such a simple touch, right?
Yeah,
That's a nice touch with the map.
that is a
That
nice
looks like the
touch.
map. Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to know where they got the dyes to make that map at the South Pole.
That's right.
These two kids look as bored as I am. Like, shut up, Gran. Shut up. Shut up.
These two kids are
Shut up.
horribly miscast.
In their defense, they're not the only ones. I honestly don't blame a single actor in this movie. I think they did their best.
Job's a job, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
If someone offers you, hey, live action, the last Avatar, you're going to say yes. But
Oh, if somebody said being a Avatar TV show or a movie, I'd jump at it and be like, who am I playing? You're playing the Kyoshi Warrior #3. Cool. Where's my makeup and dress?
Yeah.
I'll do it. They just told Gran that they were in a hurry to save Aang.
And now
And
they're
he won't
getting
shut
it
up.
deep and meaningful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is actually
one of the
this is one of the few scenes that's shorter in the cartoon.
It seems odd, doesn't it? It's a long scene for a film that's trying to cram in 10 hours into an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that actor, by the way. Wasn't he in Iron Man?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, didn't he play the scientist in the cave?
Yeah, was that him?
There we go.
This is just like so. This is just enthralling entertainment right here.
I don't understand. I don't get any of this.
I think it's some kind of avatar test. They're trying to see if this kid is the Avatar.
Right.
Which, they could have just said, "Are you the Avatar?" Aang would have said yes.
Yeah, I might fix on that. Okay.
Yeah, that is the same guy.
Yeah, it definitely is. This is 2 scenes of pretty long exposition right now, right?
That is M. Night Shyamalan loves his exposition, and the more boring, the better. Slowest reaction in history.
Yeah. There's no fun. Where's like with Aang? Like he straight away in the show, you get to understand that he's a pretty innocent, fun-loving, free-spirited kid. I'm watching this going, we're at this moment already in this film, which is bizarre to me. And I haven't seen one moment of that kid. Oh, okay, he's smiling now when he sees Appa.
Yeah, we've had no chance to get to know him at this point.
No,
All we have is him reacting, and okay, I got it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
All we have is him reacting to things and trying to get away from things, and we've just got no sense of who he is.
Isn't this like the 2nd episode or the 3rd episode this season?
Yeah, I think we're to the 2nd episode. The end of the 2nd episode.
Yeah.
Because they do try to cram the entire season into one movie.
Wow, yeah.
Said the H word. Honor.
Hi, well, Yeah, I
Turn
could see
around.
already.
Look at what you
Al-
see.
Okay, the Southern Air Temple. Here we go. Wow, we are whipping through, aren't we?
Yes, they're teleporting like the last couple of seasons of Game of Thrones right now.
Yeah. So they obviously had confidence that they were going to be making a franchise, right? Because they've gone with book one.
Yeah.
But they didn't have the
Okay,
confidence.
did you catch that? Did you catch that? She just asked him what his name is. Can you tell me what your name is? How long were they flying on Appa together?
Yeah, nobody asked. Oh, by the way, I'm Aang.
Yeah.
No memo. Okay, we're starting to get a little bit of fun Aang now.
Fun, Aang, incompetent Katara, and Sokka. Because they're just letting them walk into something they know is bad. It's like all they have to say is, "Aang, it's been 100 years. All your friends are dead. Stop."
Yeah. I really don't like that tattoo.
I don't either. I mean, I can see how conceptually it might have been fun, but yeah, it just doesn't work. Which is weird because it's a tattoo in the TV show, but it looks so much better. The live action TV show,
Yeah,
and it looks so much
more
better.
the lines are thicker and they're
Yeah.
more pronounced, and it's yeah. Wow. Okay. Really? Really was the wrong choice. I mean, I can see M. Night all over this already. The shots he's taken, the fact that he had to have the skeleton like that. It feels very, M. Night all the way. Even the way it looks like the color palette. I wonder what they thought why he was the right choice for this. Suppose he needed a gig after the happening, didn't he?
Nice. Well, in the happening, the very last scene, a kid leaves the house and he's wearing an Avatar: The Last Airbender backpack. So I think he knew it was coming. We all knew he was going to do this, but yeah.
Okay.
They really should have just completely, to fit it into a movie, they should have just completely rewritten the entire story to fit into 90 minutes instead of trying to retell this episodically.
Like the all three books.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Is that just a painting?
I think so. I think that's supposed to be like Roku's substitute in this movie.
No.
Which, not a big fan of replacing Roku with a dragon. I'm also not a big fan of Aang's breakdown here, basically just being nothing more than an inconvenience where he makes the wind blow. Because remember, in the animated series, he became this dangerous force of nature that was uncontrollable.
Yes.
And, I think you said it whenever you were like, you just have to respect how much power this kid has.
Yeah, I mean, he is a major threat in any situation. I mean, no, they fully. I'm sorry. Is the whole Fire Nation supposed to be from India?
Yeah.
Like, to me, that's kind of disrespectful. Not into the show, but the Indian culture.
Yeah. Oh, and this is Admiral Douchebag.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, we've gone from Jason Isaac to whoever this guy is. Just
he's the guy that
absolutely.
told Peter Parker that he's going to lose his job. That he's lost
Yeah,
his job.
he
In
just
Spider-Man 2.
absolutely
Remember?
he has no stage presence and no strength. Right
Isn't that
now,
Russell? Isn't he a stand-up?
hey,
Russell?
is it Russell Peters?
I think it is.
Huh.
Yeah, like I said, he's the one that fired Peter Parker in Spider-Man 2
Yeah.
at the
I don't know
beginning
if
of it.
that's Russell Peters, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I just
Could be
know
wrong.
that right now,
I hope it is now. Otherwise, I'm going to sing.
yeah, in this scene, I think that Dev Patel has more stage presence and power than he does, and it's completely flipped just because they've miscast Thou.
Yeah. Well, that's something very strong we get from the animated series is that as strong as Zuko thinks he is. It's very evident the way they write that show that he is just a little pawn in this game, even though he may come from a heritage. He's never really treated with respect at all. I found in that first season.
No, he's not.
No.
And also, how big are these ships?
Yeah, they're pretty massive, aren't they?
They're massive. Yeah. Another good touch there. That's the family portrait from the cartoon.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't pick up on that. Okay, I remember this scene from the animated series. Means nothing here. Wow, that's a poorly shot action sequence.
M. Night Shyamalan has never been able to do action very well.
No, look at that was just a mid shot. One steady shot.
I'm gonna say
Wasn't even giving full body shots.
As a director, he excels in tension and he excels in making characters feel like they're alone and isolated. That's like his
He's
forte.
very good at that.
Everything
He's
else,
great at a
he
good
just
close
sucks
up.
at.
Yeah, he could do a really good close up, and he could. That sometimes does a nice wide shot, but
Yeah.
this the problem. This is flat. You can see if we're going to get into like his filmmaking style, this whole scene is just flat because it's just mid shots all the way.
Yes.
How are we supposed to? How am I supposed to attach myself to these two? They're bringing nothing.
Are you the Avatar?
The Avatar Aang. Oh, now who's this? I can't remember.
Is this the Yeah, me either. Oh, this is like episode 4, I reckon. 5. Let's we go to the first village, don't we?
Oh, this is the episode where they come across the village where earthbending is forbidden, and the metal city where George Takei was the bad guy.
Oh my!
Oh my! Good God, this movie is terrible.
Oh, she's pulled that move out. That happened later in the series. Okay, yeah, I know this episode.
That's amazing. They've literally gone through half of that 2-part episode just right there.
Right there. Okay. See, the village isn't the same though.
No, which it doesn't look bad. It does not look bad.
It doesn't look bad, but it looks very uncouth compared to what we got to see.
But there is a huge story problem here, because this is the prison where they're keeping all the earthbenders. Now, if you remember in the cartoon show, they put them on a metal island because earthbenders can't bend metal. Now, tell me what's wrong with this prison, please. Just off the top of your head, what's wrong with this prison?
There's metal everywhere.
Yeah, they're literally on the earth.
No, there's earth everywhere.
Yeah, they're literally on the earth where they can bend it. Yeah. And again, the Fire Nation has been nerfed, so they have to have open flames to firebend. They could throw dirt at the open flames and then just like crush everybody with boulders.
Yeah, this is if they decided to turn, this is over in like a minute.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, wow. Yeah, like look at all these rocks. Just how many prisoners too? I think you outnumber them too. You outnumber the guards.
This is like putting prisoners in a room full of machine guns. and expecting them to stay put.
Why do they? I don't understand why they changed his costume. It's so iconic, his costume, and you make the kid wear a hood.
I mean,
And,
at least he's in the colors, though. I mean, they're all at least wearing their colors.
Sure. But he's putting the head on and he does the reveals like, we know you're the Avatar.
The Avatar would have to be an airbender. Are you an airbender, boy?
That was so weird. He would have to be an airbender. Are you an airbender? He starts bending air. How is he doing that? That's kind of shadows of the Sokka that we know and love right there.
Fire effects.
Do you like your bending in slow motion, by the way? Because one of the most embarrassing effects is coming up here in just a minute. And you'll know it when it pops up. It is infamous.
Well, I already don't like the effect of the fire bending.
It's like, oh yeah. Oh, here it is. Watch this.
Okay. The dance troop. What the?
One little rock.
What the? You've got the ability to raise these stuff,
and they needed like 7 people
just to pick up the rocks and throw
They
them.
needed 7 people to do that, all doing a dance at once.
He's better with his boomerang.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see that?
Goodness.
He hit him with the air, right? But he went up in the air before the air actually hit him. That was bad stuff.
And again, all they have to do is put the fires out, and the Fire Nation is beaten.
You know what? Here's another thing I'm noticing already. The powers are not as strong. They've done a really poor job of showing the power of his airbending. Like, it just feels like a bit of dust and wind. It doesn't give the oomph that it does in the animated.
Yeah, even whenever he's in full Avatar mode, it's just a breeze.
Yeah.
I got him that Momo looks good, though.
He does look good.
Momo looks good. Appa looks good. These two guys look good. Yeah, here, we're going to give this to you so we can skip another episode. It's the waterbending scroll. Congratulations.
Yes, which is a whole episode is built around that. And it's a powerful moment when she kind of gets it, too.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we also don't need the Kyoshi Warriors. Here's that episode smushed into everything. Sokka doesn't need the character development. It's fine. There's Avatar Kyoshi.
Wow. Yeah. Wow.
Apparently the Kyoshi Warriors did have a scene. They filmed it, but they cut it from the movie. But I've seen the costumes, and they're awful. Like, they don't have the face paint or anything. Even though he literally bent them on the Zuko ship, he doesn't know how to do it.
Do you remember the moment where they do have that, like, the mission is set, and here they are just doing it in such a lame way?
Yeah, there's just no humor to this at all.
Which is crazy to me, because wouldn't the one thing that would have stood out when you watched it was like, wow, this show is so packed full of humor in a great way, in an organic way. Okay. Are we now dealing with the whole episode about his dad right now?
I don't think so. I don't think I think he's mentioned briefly, but they're telling him they need to go to the Northern Water Tribe so that he can find a master.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were they just standing there with flowers, getting ready to throw them at the right moment?
Apparently so. Because you know, that whole scene, no one was around them, and then they just appeared.
And here we are, gonna need a montage. Even
no,
Rocky's had a
really?
montage.
Yes, we're doing a
Montage.
montage.
Yes, skipping episodes. That's fine.
Oh, wow.
Which it doesn't even
So,
feel like a
uh,
traveling montage. It just feels like they're in the same village.
yeah, it just seems different parts of the day.
Yeah.
Like, these look pretty close. This is all shot in California, right? This is just the backlots by the looks of
Yeah.
it.
They're just using old sets from, Waterworld right now.
I wouldn't be surprised if I see Vasquez Rocks in this movie.
I don't know. That's
Again,
that's a, that's a
his
couple hundred miles from
powers.
LA. That would take them a little while. They may not want to. It may not be.
Okay, this episode, really great episode for Katara. We get to see her be jealous, and we had that really, and now they're just smushing it into here.
Yeah.
Because he should be getting really good at it really quickly. But again, it doesn't even seem like the same environment they were in the. Man, look at these ships.
I will say the ships look good. Like they get occasional things correct. Oh yeah, I forgot Zhao was in this movie. He forgot his line. Give him a second.
I'm pretty sure that's Russell Peters. No, maybe not Russell Peters. He's definitely in Spider-Man 2, that guy.
Oh, you remember how they kept Fire Lord Ozai so secretive during the first
Oh,
season and you never see him? Yeah, there's Fire
yeah.
Lord Ozai.
Yeah. I love that actor, by the way. He's a New Zealand actor.
Yeah, he's a great actor. That's
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what's his name?
There's been a lot of great content over the years.
Yeah. He's one of those actors that you know his face, but you don't really know his name, which is a shame. But that just means that he just buries himself in parts, and I respect that so much.
Yeah. He's always been a really great character actor. And a leading man in some stuff. I've seen some stuff in New Zealand that he was a leading man.
Yeah, Ozai is not scary in this movie. He's not mysterious.
No.
He's just some dude.
He seems reasonable.
Yeah,
to be honest with you.
It's like if Aang could just talk to him, it would be like, hey, can you not kill us? Maybe, I don't know.
You see how that decision, though, so not services the story, because to me, the power around Zuko's journey is the fact that as much anger that's within him, it's nothing compared to his peers and superiors and the generals, also hate-filled.
Yeah. Again,
These guys,
there's
I think I
just
could
so
probably have a
much.
drink with those guys.
Yeah, there's just so much in this movie that is just. I guess it's underestimated, or they just didn't understand it in the first place. And I think that's it. Is that I honestly don't think that M. Night Shyamalan understands that Zuko is not the biggest threat. That because they keep treating him like he is.
Which now I can't wait to see what they do with the Blue Spirit, because the last half of from the Blue Spirit episode onwards, we get to see that complex version of Zuko. Okay.
I honestly don't remember if they even do the Blue Spirit in this movie, to be honest. This is the first time I've seen this in several years.
Okay. Tell me about what okay. I just don't think the film has the luxury to be spending this amount of time on these scenes.
No, and there's a lot that you can say without saying it. And again, that's not one of M. Night Shyamalan's greatest strengths, is that he does not understand that. And also, this does not look like young Dev Patel at all.
No. But I'm surprised M. Night didn't give himself a role as one of the Fire Nation.
Oh, I'm sure.
Do that.
I'm sure he shows up at some point.
Remember Lady in the Water? He's the writer who saves the world.
Yeah, I'm sure he shows up somewhere in this movie. Like I said, it's been years since I've seen it, so I don't remember. But he's got to show up because he just has this arrogance where he thinks he's Hitchcock and he's got to do that. M. Night was very arrogant back during this time. I do think he's chilled out, and I think that he's gone back to making mid to quality movies. He's not making terrible movies like he was, but he's at least.
Yeah.
I think he learned lessons from this era in his career, and I
Yeah.
like to
To
think that
me,
as a person he grew.
yeah. And I thought you started to see that in The Visit.
The
Which was
Visit
one
was
of
a
his
great movie. I loved
Yeah.
The Visit. Again, this could be weeks later, and Aang is only just now telling them this.
Yeah. Yeah, they got some communication issues.
Yeah.
Oh, soccer. You're just so uninteresting. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Like the water looks, it has no power. And
yeah.
I know that seems strange to say, but it doesn't. It looks like a water fountain.
The Bellagio fountains in Vegas have more power than this does.
Okay, we're gonna raise the sea now.
Nope, more flashbacks, more exposition that we likely don't even
You
need.
know what else bothers me? I would prefer the kid had no stubble and be bald.
Yeah,
And I'm pretty sure if you look at the trailer of the series, which is up and coming, the kid's bald. It's the little things that bother me when they do these adaptations.
yeah. Which in the now to the movie's credit, in the cartoon, we do learn that Aang does shave his head.
Okay.
Yeah, and because for a while he's not able to. So, I mean, it's not unheard of, but for right now, yeah, he should be.
Well,
He
here's
shouldn't
my
have hair
theory on
stubble.
this,
No.
Jason. When you make clearly already some really bizarre decisions, those little things that wouldn't bother you in a good story become more intense.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. When you're making fundamental problems, then even the little things become big problems.
Yeah. Oh, we're at the Northern Air Temple. Notice that
What?
none of the people we loved are there.
Nope.
No kid in a wheelchair flying around.
Yeah. What? That's even in the trailer for the series. They've got that.
Mm-hmm.
None of them are there. That was an amazing episode too.
It was. I agree.
So where we're supposed to be timeline now? It's just him, is it?
Yeah, it's just him. He left Qatar and Sokka behind.
So there's no other people there except
No, it's
for the
just
old
him.
bugger?
Just this hermit living out there. Just
Oh, okay.
yeah. Oh, forget about using your powers to get into this room. I knew all about it the whole time. Come here. Maybe they can teach you something.
Wow, dude. What the hell? Even this. Why did they change the scene?
Yeah,
Like, it was
they
so
shuffled
much
it.
when they were all lined up on that ground level. That was really spooky.
Yeah, they shuffled it because it was at the beginning of the season, and now they've shuffled it to the Northern Air Temple where it just wasn't.
Yeah.
Again, okay. This is just violating that tenet of movies: show, don't tell. Quit telling us about things. I want to see things.
Oh man, I bet you a lot of this was done in ADR afterwards. What do you reckon? You reckon they got their first cut and went, "Holy crap, none of this makes sense."
It's possible. I think that speech was actually done on set, though.
Yeah.
God, this movie's heinous.
Poor kid. I don't know what he went on to do career-wise, but wow.
He was in another movie, and I can't remember what it was, but I think that was it. But yeah, it's got to be rough. I mean, it's got to be like Jake Lloyd rough.
That's exactly what I was just thinking. I hope this kid had a better experience than Jake Lloyd did. I don't think they would have targeted these. I don't think you can unfairly target these actors.
No, like you said, it's a
what they're being
job.
given. Yeah.
I mean, they're
And
not
it's what they've been
creatives.
given to do. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not creatives. They're not given any choice about where the movie goes or anything. It's just they're just there to say parts and to do the best they can. And honestly, I think this kid does the best he can with what he's given, and he's given nothing.
Wasn't that scene in an open kind of area with all the Fire Nation watching him and when he was chained up? Was that in a small room? Can't remember. Yeah, wow. Oh man. I wonder how
More
many people got up and walked out.
I don't know. More exposition dump.
Yeah. And now we're okay. Now we're getting up to the northern air temple. Mm. When this came out fairly quickly after the end of the series, right?
I believe so, yeah.
I think it was only a couple of years, wasn't it?
I honestly don't recall when it came out because I saw the
I'm
trailer and I
pretty
thought,
sure.
oh, the trailer looks kind of good. And then it was like I heard something about it being upscaled to 3D. And then it went into theaters, it went out, and I completely missed it. And I was really surprised because I liked Avatar back then and I wanted to see the movie. And then I couldn't understand what happened. And then I saw it on video and I was like, oh, that happened. Oh, no.
Wait a minute, is this? Oh no way! Are they the tanks? Did they redid the tanks?
Oh, there's the Blue Spirit.
Here we go, man. We are jumping. We are jumping through episodes at this point.
Yes, we are.
Okay, this was an amazing sequence in the episode. This whole thing with Blue Spirit was great.
I completely forgot the Blue Spirit was even in this movie. That's directly from the episode.
Yeah,
that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
All right, that wasn't bad. I mean, there was no action, but that wasn't bad.
No, that wasn't bad.
I'm going to give credit.
Well, the whole purpose with him, he was in ninja mode.
Yeah.
But he was doing the old Splinter Cell stuff, doing it stealthy. What's with the big hair though?
You can see the gears turning inside of Aang's head right now. Like, friend of Aang? Aang, go bye-bye now. It's bad? Bad for Zhao?
He looks...
They just look
still
confused.
unhappy that Peter Parker didn't deliver on time.
Yeah. I guess ninja mode's over. They're just going to go straight into people now.
Okay, lock down the gate.
All right, let's start with the mid shots.
Yeah, let's see some poor action. So your best fighter in this sequence, we get to see him in the background fighting.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, we don't need to see.
Well, we can't focus on the right things.
Yeah, we're going to focus on the kid now to do some sort of mid-level. Yep. Okay, that's not too bad. Hey, I don't mind that. It's not a bad way to kind of defense.
No, it's
bring him in one by
kind of
one.
neat.
Yeah.
I mean, the Fire Nation soldiers are stupid because they keep running into it, but I mean...
Yeah, and they fire everywhere around them, and none of them are using it. So your basic soldier in this version can't even bend fire, even with fire around, or...
I don't know if these are firebenders or not, because none of them are firebending.
Yeah.
I don't like the kid whenever he snarls, because to me
No,
that is like the antithesis of Aang. Aang
he
does
is
not
not.
snarl.
Yeah, and it's not like the kid isn't likable like Aang is.
No, he's not.
And again, probably not the kid's fault. They saw his
No.
physicality and went, okay, he's our lad. But wow,
Yeah.
should have hired this kid as the stunt kid,
Yeah.
and then got an actual, Do you also think I don't really want to get into this too much, but why do you think it was? Oh, we can't have a movie with all Asian characters at this point.
Well, Avatar is not all Asian characters. There is diversity in the Avatar cast. It's
Yeah,
just
but
they.
it's primarily if in that world, it's like instead of majority white people, it's majority. I think that's probably fair to say, and it's so Asian influence, and they
Yeah, definitely.
really, you know what I mean?
There was a huge controversy back whenever this movie released because Katara and Sokka and Aang were white suddenly.
I don't get that. I don't understand.
I don't
that.
either.
Yeah.
I don't either.
Because this isn't 1980 something. This is late 2000s. Like, there's no excuse for.
Well, you also have a
whitewashing the
director.
characters.
Well, you also have a director who's South Asian. So I'm just wondering why. I'm just wondering why he made those kind of choices. Because I don't know.
I wonder if it's studio pressure.
It could have been. I don't know. I mean, it could have very well been. Because, studios are run by old white men.
Oh no, there's a roof on that bridge, which means the famous shot in the minute, which I love from the series, where he does this giant backflip. He's not going to be able to do it.
No,
and he doesn't do it. Come on, man, that was an easy win. Such a great shot. That's just pure luck, that hitting him in the face with it. And at this point, are we supposed to be shocked?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think that M. Night watched the TV show, so I guess he thought it would be shocking.
Well, it was in the series.
Yeah.
It was great in the series when that happened. And where's the panda? Do we don't
skip
get
the panda,
do we? We don't get.
Yeah, there's no panda, just the dragon.
Just the dragon.
Hey bye went bye bye. Probably in the first draft.
It's like that old SNL skit. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye now. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Kiss my ass. Kiss his ass. Kiss your ass. Happy Hanukkah.
That's it. Oh wow. Wow. I could. There must have been walkouts. I know I mentioned it before. There's got to have been walkouts in the cinema at this point.
I can't
if you're
imagine.
A fan, yeah, you're just going, this is not for me.
And it just occurred to me, Sokka and Katara haven't been in the movie in like 15 minutes, and I completely forgot about them. I think he just left them behind.
And that's it. And in the show, all three of those characters are as equally important. They are equally the protagonists in that story. And now they're just subjugated to be glorified cameos.
Yeah, just bad. See, shots like this would have worked if you had not shown the actor's face. This is making him actually, menacing and mysterious. They screwed up by showing his face in the first scene. They should have kept him secret.
Yeah. I just you just don't feel any threat from those people, though. I always felt watching the animated series that every time the Fire Nation's on screen, their interaction is feels like it's so on the edge of rage.
Yes.
And it's just not there. God, Dev Patel's a great actor. Can I just say, Slumdog Millionaire was when I first went, this guy has got unbelievable range. To, The Green Knight. Did you see The Green Knight?
I have not seen that yet, but I've heard nothing but good things about it. I love Dev Patel.
Pretty
Yeah,
amazing, eh? And
Dev
that's like I
Patel
said,
is
that trailer for
fantastic.
Monkey Man looked great.
Yes. No, Dev Patel deserves better than this. But then again, every actor in this movie deserves better than this.
Mm.
And honestly, I don't think he makes a bad Zuko. I think with a better script, I think he would have been a great Zuko. But he's given nothing.
Mm.
He's given the
I know
most
you mentioned it earlier, though.
simplistic dialogue.
He has such presence on screen that
Yes.
if you are going to have him as Zuko, then the quality of actors to have to play, the ones who are even more threatening, have to be a real certain caliber.
Yeah.
And I think that's where it falls down. No one looks or behaves as intimidating as he does.
No.
Oh, here we go. Wow, they went there already, eh?
Yeah, we're there already, and now we're nearing the Northern Water Tribe.
You're joking.
I am not.
You're kidding me. Like,
I am not.
Man. I'm sure out there in YouTube land, there are videos going into what was cut out of this movie. I'd love to have a look because like there's chunks of this whole story just gone.
Well, at least they get to use the CGI assets from the South Pole again, so that saved them a little bit of money. They're back on that stage with all the green screens around them. Oh God, look at that terrible CGI.
Bad, isn't it? It's pretty PlayStation 2.
Yeah, the city don't look bad though. That's kind
The
of
city don't
cool.
look bad, but there's a major flaw, isn't there? There's a gateway into it. Where's the big wall? Because in the show they open it up with their powers.
They're closing it now.
Oh no, okay.
It's just not quite as grand as the cartoon. I don't know. Again, it's kind of weird because usually whenever they do big screen adaptations, it's let's go bigger than the source material, and here it's almost feels like let's go smaller than the source material.
I don't mind this too much. At least they're making.
No,
this isn't awful.
Okay, tell me
If it was
something.
me, I would have
What's
done
wrong
the
with that
whole
girl's hair?
sequence.
What's wrong with that girl's hair? Tell me quick.
What, the shape of it?
Yeah, what's wrong with that girl's hair?
It's blonde. It's not white.
Yeah,
That's white.
Yeah, but there's also something else about it that is from a certain angle
Phallic in nature.
Phallic in nature, and you would think that somebody would have said something.
Yeah,
like
basically, hey man, the back of her head looks like a what.
Yeah. Yue is
yeah. Well, how many reveals have we had with the cloak on? Yeah, we get it.
Yeah, we get it. Yeah, it's Aang. It's Aang. Oh, excuse me, it's Aang. It's not Aang. That's Aang.
Yeah.
It's Aang. All wrong.
Okay, and what's the point? Okay, just to show his.
Yeah.
It's probably the first time we're seeing him now do something. Oh, that was slightly intimidating.
Is it though? I mean, it looks like a dust devil. I mean, I chase dust devils still to this day because it's fun.
Oh wow, okay. More white people.
More white people. Well, they blend in with the snow. It's like camouflage. They changed their hair, so I guess they.
Inuit, like I said, yeah. The disrespect to the Inuit community is obscene.
Yeah. Well, having them be Inuit just made sense. I don't know. They changed her hair, so I guess somebody noticed.
But that poor kid, the kid they've got playing soccer, man, he's so not soccer. So are we going to get into the whole romance bit with these guys?
Oh, they're already in love. Can't you tell?
Oh, you got.
Oh no, I'm assuming. I don't think M. Night Shyamalan understands emotions, so it's just basically girl and boy in proximity that equal love. Okay, we got lots of Game of Thrones shots here where they're just wandering through gardens and talking.
Yeah.
Yep.
They are not intimidating, man.
No.
I think you could strike a deal with these people. I think they're quite reasonable.
And I don't know if you heard, but they're already talking about the sun and moon spirits and how
Yeah,
they're gonna
eliminate
go
the
kill them.
spirits.
Yeah,
Ugh. Oh.
it's bad.
Oh
It's
wait. Oh wait. Then I suppose the question is, I'll wait for the set close to the scene. But I think you know the big question I'm going to ask: if they're doing this, do we actually get the kaiju Aang?
honestly, I don't remember. I
Oh.
remember so little from this movie, other than the fact that I hated it.
Mm.
Oh, this is Paku right here, by the way. Can't you tell? Because
Yeah.
he's all mean and yeah.
Yeah. He's got the pointed goatee that makes him mean. Here we go. Okay.
Yeah, we're not doing the whole thing about Katara being the prize student anymore either.
Oh, what? She's not even going to be told that she's a master at the end of.
This is exciting. My
This is
goodness.
not. This is horribly shot.
None of it is exciting.
Oh my god.
It's like turn-based RPGs.
Yes. That's a great description. But a real slow one. Like
Yes.
you gotta wait for the disc to load in between your moves.
Yeah, oh, hold on, I'll make my move after I go to the bathroom. You, too, will be amazed by Aang and his amazing water beads that float in midair.
Yes, no,
Be
that's it.
intimidating by this display of water bending. You will just completely... Oh, never mind. He's bored now.
Yeah, so mate, so are we. So are we. I'm waiting for him to go in the name of Gondor, right? I mean,
Gondor calls for aid.
yes.
Bossing Say calls for aid. There is no war in Bossing Say.
More ships shots. Invitation was most gracious. So, in saying that, am I supposed to understand from this movie that Iro and Zuko have a strong connection? Because I haven't been shown that at all.
No, they're supposed to. Again, I don't think M. Night Shyamalan at this point in his career understood human emotions. And I'm not saying that to be, a jackass or anything. I just honestly don't think that he understood. I think he was kind of emotionally stunted. Okay, can't you tell how much in love they are?
Oh my
Even though
God.
none of it has been established and they've literally just stood next to each other, they are so totally in love.
So we're now heading to the bridge. Is this where she's going to go? I can't do this.
Yes, I'm going to hit on you. I'm going to flirt with you. Oh, you flirt back? I can't. I'm married.
Huh. You know what else is really horrible, Jace? Look at these sets. They look like sets. You know what I mean? Like you can tell it was built in a studio.
Yeah, they look like
They're
they're
not
made
even
of
trying
styrofoam.
to hide how cheap it looks.
Yeah, it's styrofoam. That's all it is.
It's styrofoam, 100%.
It's like how styrofoam looks like ice. It's fine.
Like, we know the secret. We know how the sauce is made. Nearly everything is styrofoam. But that's when you get your cinematographer and your lighting to make it look real.
Yeah. To his credit,
Oh,
Jackson Rathbone has had a pretty prolific career since this movie, so his
I'm
career was
happy
not
for him.
destroyed by it.
I am very happy for him because
He was in Twilight. That's Jasper
okay, maybe
from
not
Twilight.
so happy for him.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
not so
but
happy for
hey,
him.
you know what? He made money.
Yeah, he's
He made
living
money.
very nicely right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is bad.
He went from acting stiff and uncharismatic in this movie to being stiff and uncharismatic in a vampire movie. Seriously, I don't know if you've ever seen the Twilight movies, but he literally just stands there with this look on his face like he just crapped his pants in those movies.
I think I have seen them all, but by the time the second one, I think I was looking at it with disgust.
I watched all of them because I had daughters at the time.
Yeah,
and they were just,
yep.
Yeah.
The first one, I could see the charm in it. A little bit of charm in it, but the rest of them were horrible.
Yeah, they're all horrible. They're all terrible. Yeah, undisciplined Zuko because he's supposed to be undercover and stowing away, and he's down in the bowels of the ship yelling about. Yeah,
Yeah,
come on, dude. In the cartoon, he's like in disguise, and they're having
yeah,
these surreptitious talks in the hallway. It was
yeah.
really
Dark
good.
hallway meetings. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And that's not to do with the. That's just bad storytelling 101, right?
Yes.
Like, just logic fails. But hey, great. I get it. More Tai Chi movements.
Yeah, I'm so glad that they are
Way too
taking this
many of
much.
these shots.
Yeah, this should have been a montage right here.
Yeah.
I'm not for montages, but this should have been one.
Yeah, I can see M. Night coming in. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to put the camera on a gimbal. You're going to spin around 360. When I do all these movies, it'll be spectacular.
And then
Okay,
all
the
this
Ash
crap is going
moment.
to start falling from the sky.
Which, again, the wrong place, because if I'm wrong, you put me in my place if I'm wrong here, Jason. But yeah, they discover it. Those two discover it first.
Yeah.
And what are they on Appa at the time?
Yeah, they were on their romantic joyride.
Yeah.
And again, whenever Sokka realized what was happening in the cartoon, it was just this look of horror, this look of futility, like we're screwed right there. It's just Sokka going, Fire Nation's here.
And you want to talk about, again, overdoing it. How many shots do we have to get of the ships?
Well, those ships cost a lot of money.
Remember, the cheek can warm.
The cheek can warm. Okay, so there's the only moment we've gotten of kind of a connection between them.
Again, the cartoon just blows this movie out of the water because, ever since I lost my own son, you're the closest thing to a son that I have, and the hug, and it's very heartwarming. And here it's just like, don't forget to stay warm. Okay, bye.
See you later. Yeah, stay warm by swimming underwater.
Yeah, he takes the rowboat out like 20 feet and then jumps out of the water. He didn't have to take that rowboat.
No, not at all.
Oh no, who would have thought that the hole would have been iced over in the North Pole?
Yeah, wow. Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
we get that moment. We get that moment.
Yeah, that's a cool moment.
Yeah. The only time in the movie they kind of use the powers beyond they're really bad fighting. Get all this plastic ice away from me. Okay, yep.
I want to know why she's smiling.
Yeah, I was just thinking, she doesn't seem to be bothered at all.
Yeah, we can skip to this part of the episode. It's cool. She's still smiling. The hell is wrong with her?
Totally cool about everything.
Your entire civilization is about to be wiped out, and you're smiling.
Oh. They made her a blonde though. Her hair should be ice white. She's blonde,
Yeah,
really,
it's like platinum blonde right now, I guess.
Yeah, she looks like she's been on Venice Beach. Oh, okay.
Exposition we don't need.
Dump.
Yeah, that shaved look around his head is really distracting. Now that you pointed it out, I can't stop looking at it.
It just doesn't make. Yeah, it even affects the head tattoo quite a lot. Okay, the koi fish. Okay.
And we've really had no indication that Katara has become just this waterbending badass by this point either. We've had nothing to show that.
I don't know who was disserviced the most, but I really think it's her. I think it's Katara. They've really done a number on her.
Yeah, I think I think all three of the gang are really just.
I think her especially though, because I really connected with her as a character throughout the series. I'm just really rooting for her. She was generally the moral center, even though when she was having difficulties in those couple episodes. But here we go. We get the now. At this point, yes, she should be amazing with her waterbending skills, right?
Yes.
Because she can match him. She looks terrified.
Again, more turn-based RPG fighting.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. This is. I don't know. Waterbender.
Who cares? I just wanted your name, not your
Why?
life story. Jeez.
That's right.
Which again,
Why
why did
do
you
you
even
need to
ask?
know that?
Oh no, slowly moving fire. What do I do?
I don't know.
Oh
I don't have enough
no! If
time.
only I hadn't been drinking.
Oh, wow, that was a bad cut there, by the way.
Well, every cut in this movie is just so awkward. Yeah, it's okay. Look, you're not even burned. It's fine.
It's fine. You're safe on here on the fake grass and styrofoam tree.
Look at the grass behind Zuko is even like it's wrinkled.
It's like ash.
Like somebody stepped on it and wrinkled it like a rug. That's amazing.
Okay.
The day may come when the
Yes.
courage of men fails, but it is not this day.
Yes, the Battle of Helm's Deep is just about to begin.
This is post Lord of the Rings, so yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they've
Definitely,
I even
I saw that
accuse the
movie.
animated series being influenced by it because it's so familiar. But yeah, and more shots of the ships, slowly and surely getting there.
It's so funny. This movie goes so fast at times. You're just like, slow down, slow down, slow down, and then it slows down, and you're just like, no, go back to skipping
Go
things.
back. See, that's the problem. You skip major things in this movie, and then you go to these scenes.
Yeah.
I'm standing around a table talking.
Yeah, it's like M. Night had absolutely no idea what parts of the story people would become invested in.
I mean, look, let's really. This movie is made from corporate pressure.
Yeah.
Paramount's gone. This thing is a hit. Movie has to be made, not because the story would be serviced well by live action, only because it was popular. And what's with the lizard riding, by the way? I don't.
They also saw episode 3.
Yeah. Where's the? Oh, they didn't do the same with the tanks. Remember those cool tanks climbing up there?
Yeah, but given that we saw the tanks earlier, I'm kind of glad they're not.
That was enough. Yeah, that was a horrible design.
How are you knocked out by fire and not burned? I just want to know that.
Yeah, not even a singed hair. He's way too intense to be playing soccer, isn't he?
So what? He just took him back to a hotel in the city.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna go talk to the dragon
Room
again.
service is good.
Plus, he gets more points.
Oh, we go.
Got a few weird looks. Whenever a guy in his 20s is carrying an unconscious child into his hotel room, that would have a few people calling 911. But
not this world. This is. So let me guess.
2
We don't get to
words,
see
kaiju.
Oh. See, we don't get to see the whole spider lady with the spider dude.
No, we don't get the face stealer.
Ah. Okay, Smog, we get it, mate.
No, if M. Night Shyamalan had that movie, he would have pronounced it Smag. Smag the Dragon. Here in Middle Earth, we have to go get the hobbits. So we can take the ring to Mount Doom.
Yeah. And by the way, all the hobbits are Mexican.
Yes, all the hobbits are Mexican. Big sombreros and everything.
And this guy doesn't know how to edit a movie.
No.
So he's at a hotel rather than
Rather than
an ice
he
cave.
was at an ice cave somewhere out in the wastelands.
So there goes. So you've done this. So therefore, they're not going to come and save him. Oh, hang on.
He was expositioning and Aang got away. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Like, whee!
Oh, bad fire maneuvers. Do you think maybe if he just ran after him and just bear hugged him, tackled to the ground?
I think Aang would appreciate the hug, to be honest. This was made 20 years after Jurassic Park, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at how bad they
Just
look.
saying. Why did CGI peak with Jurassic Park?
And why did that need to be slowed down?
None
Why
of it
is
needs
this
to be
something?
slowed.
Look at these camera moves. Like slows it down and then zooms in, zooms. Oh, this is horrible.
Well, I guess M. Night also saw 300.
Yes, because that is a few 300 moves.
Yeah.
By the way, I watched Rebel Moon yesterday.
Isn't it awful?
I didn't hate it as much as I thought I would, but I did not love it. Like
Yeah,
the most interesting character disappears for nearly all of it. It's the robot.
The robot, yeah.
He was cool.
Yeah, he was super cool. He'd better be in the whole second movie, or I'm going to be mad because I'm going to watch that second movie
That's
just
what
to
they
hate
allude
watch
to
it.
at the end of that movie.
Yeah.
What a good guy.
Boy, Zuko's stupid in this movie.
He's dumb. What's he doing?
Oh my gosh, I forgot about this.
Oh, this is like a bad Marx Brothers movie.
Yeah.
Oh, this is bad, dude.
Bugs Bunny would be embarrassed to do this.
Yes, this is just.
Aang does not hit people.
No. That makes no sense considering he's probably got the strength of a child in his fighting. Yeah, wouldn't you just pick him up and body slam the kid?
Yeah. Give him a wet
over there,
willy
you
or a
body
noogie or
slam him.
something. You know, put him in the toilet and give him a swirly. I don't know.
Yeah, an atomic wedgie would have solved all of this.
I could just see M. Night explaining this scene to Dev Patel, saying, "Okay, so you and this kid are gonna fight, and I'm gonna win, right? You're all gonna fight, and I'm gonna win, right?" he's like half my size. Then again, the actor is like black belt in Taekwondo, so I bet you if they did fight in real life, the kid would kick Dev's ass.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's keeping all that water from freezing? I just want to know that.
Yeah.
Oh, great! You killed Zuko.
Yeah, he would suffocate. Right?
Yeah. The dragon spirit talked to me, even though we're here with the moon and the the moon and the sun spirit. But it's okay. I got talked to by a completely different spirit.
It's just everything. He's the only spirit. That's all that matters, apparently.
We couldn't afford to make a CGI fish. We have to stick with the dragon.
So now we're getting all the fireball shot. Where's that? Again, an easy, cheap shot would have been that first fireball hitting, breaking the gates open.
Again, came at the wrong spot. He told him that after the blue spirit saved him.
Yeah.
And there it's just out of place, just at the wrong time.
Yeah. No emotion to it at all.
Exposition.
Yep, he's talking about his pizza shop.
Oh my
in
god.
Spider-Man 2.
Ah.
Okay, I don't like the eyes. I don't like the face.
I don't like the face. No, the mouth is not big enough.
Yeah, they stuffed that up. And
Yeah.
you know what? That was probably the first time I really got to see a full face shot of it.
There's a reason. It's because it looked like butt.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
Even the music just seems out of place.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a good soundtrack, I must admit.
Oh,
Here we go. Yeah, okay. Ice looks better than Batman and Robin. Come on.
yes, it did.
Okay. Sushi time. This is all. Oh. You know who's been really poorly serviced is Iroh. Like,
Yeah,
really.
he's just not even a
It's a nothing
shadow of
character.
a shadow of his
Yeah.
cartoon counterpart.
I wonder at what point they realised when they were watching dailies that, we've miscast a lot of people in this.
Well, apparently M. Night was not listening to anybody whenever
Mm.
they made this movie. It was basically, I've got a vision, my vision sucks, but I'm going to film it anyway.
Anyway.
Zhao has no intensity here.
None. Like, none.
He seems like
He's on
he's
the
about to
verge of tears.
yeah, he just seems like he's about to throw up.
Okay, so we're just supposed to figure all this part out ourselves?
Yeah, this is one part where they actually didn't like explain anything ahead of time. I'm sure they're
No,
about
not
to,
at
though.
all. Now we
They're
got the
about to
Red
take
Moon. Okay.
they're about to take 10 minutes and explain everything.
Oh my god, this looks like Star Trek lighting from the original series.
Yes, I know.
And that's a Star Trek shot, isn't it?
They're on planet Hell.
Oh,
he's regenerating. He wants out of the movie so bad he's about to be replaced by another actor.
Oh, you're kidding me. What's with the
No.
General Zhao. That turned into a wiener.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we're ripping off shots from Saving Private Ryan. Save me
Half
from this movie,
expecting a
please.
Fire Nation to be looking for his arms somewhere in the background.
Again, we're seeing lots of like hand-to-hand combat with no firebending.
No. But hand-to-hand fighting that just seems to be going on and on and on and on. No one's really winning anything in the background,
No.
I don't think. Okay.
Oh, there's our exposition.
Yep. Hey, look, that's exposition from the series as well. I can go with this part. Now get on with it. Hey, she says that as a statement, not a question.
Yeah.
In the series. She knows exactly what she needs to do.
And she's still smiling.
Yeah, see, the whole emotion of this is totally wrong.
Well, she just knows that she's almost done with this movie. That's why she's smiling, because there's actual joy. Like, yay,
Yeah.
Yuri's about to die. I'm done.
Even craft services was horrible on this movie.
I bet it's probably like Cheese Whiz and Ritz crackers. You know, bottled
be
water, not the good water, but like the water from Walmart.
Oh wow!
Halfway through this movie, I think M. Night Shyamalan stopped and said, "Wait a second, I thought we were doing Ben 10. This is Avatar."
Oh, this is. There is nothing in this movie that earned this moment. Oh.
She's taking the Nestea plunge.
Hey, they skipped the whole no moon part though, didn't they?
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, the fish is back.
the fish is back, and the moon comes back.
Moon back that bad, right?
Moon back. We'll all just stop.
Aang is just not even a presence in this last little bit. It's like they might as well not even film him.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, the moon's back. We can waterbend. Let's go beat them up with our fists. Like we could have been doing while the moon was gone.
Is this right now Raiders of the Lost Ark situation where the main character actually doesn't influence the outcome of this movie?
No, it's not that he doesn't. It's that it's his friends are influencing everything, and his enemies are influencing everything.
If A wasn't there, I think we would have got the same result, right?
Yeah. Look how he does like the Emperor hands, like now.
I know, right?
No,
it's like
unlimited power.
Here we go. This is ridiculous. That is. Who said yes? That's someone fire the stunt coordinator, please.
I think they did. I think that's why we're not getting an action sequence here. Okay, is it? I think Dev Patel was stoned here. I honestly, seriously look at him. I think he's stoned because I think he's just. I think he's high.
I think it was a coping mechanism. Yeah. Right. Okay.
Yeah, those move slow. We can dodge them. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was very thoughtful of the water tribe to make all that, all the fire on the bridge for him to use, though.
Yeah, yeah. Do you think that would have been the first thing they'd done? Put out all the fire.
Yeah.
Because if there was no fire, in any of that, they were like, no one's firebending there.
Yeah.
So the ultimate kryptonite is to fight them in an area with no fire, with no naked flame. I don't care. I don't care about this. Okay, got caught up in the Bellagio fountain. You get it.
Yeah.
I reckon the water tentacles look better in that James Cameron movie. Okay, here's the moment. Here's the money shot for the trailer, right?
Yeah, quite honestly, this would not have looked bad if they had not kept slowing it down.
Yeah,
because they slow it down and all you see are the flaws.
Yeah.
But if this would have been quick, it would have looked so much better. It wouldn't have looked great, but it would have looked so much better. Naruto run.
Yeah, that's a Naruto.
Oh my gosh, that castle looks so bad.
It does, doesn't it? Yep. We're using the same shots. Certain motions flow like water. Oh, we're gonna get kaiju? Ain't what?
I honestly do not
Oh
remember.
wait, are we cutting back to like earlier in the season now for a flashback sequence?
Flashbacks for no reason at this point. Kind of
Yeah.
surprised they aren't having flashbacks inside the flashbacks.
What a bad time to be doing this scene. If they had built any momentum in that action sequence in the Northern Temple, you've just killed it now, right?
Yeah, you've obliterated it. It's just
Yeah. So now we're
every
just going to slow to a crawl.
yeah. I honestly just want the movie to be over with by this point. Just
Yeah,
do
this is
something. Yeah, those flashbacks gave us nothing. It gave us no insights into Aang's personality, none of his character, and no reason for him to suddenly be able to do this. It's just badly written.
okay.
Yes, we have to do slow Tai Chi to do anything in this movie.
Oh, it's crazy the amount that they do. Okay. But you don't even set this moment up. Like it was set up in the series in some
Yeah.
way.
Well, that and I don't know. Just it just seems like to me if somebody's water bending with slow Tai Chi, you could just walk up and stab them with a sword.
Yeah, break his neck.
Yeah,
Okay, now we get the moment, do we? Where he lights up. We're not getting kaiju. Aang,
we're
and I
not
think I'm
getting
pretty thankful.
kaijuing. No,
And I'm pretty thankful for that, to be honest with you.
I'm a little upset.
I just think it would have been horrendously looked awful.
It would have been horrendous, but it would have at least been a climax.
Yeah.
This doesn't seem like a climax. It just seems like I don't know. It's like the movie
I don't know
thinks
why
that
you'd
it's
be
this amazing
smiling
spiritual
at this
moment,
point.
and it's not. It's just it's unearned. All of this is unearned. And you can't tell me that all the waterbenders in this water in the water tribe couldn't have done this all together.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's just this dude's just accepting it at this point. It's like, well, we're screwed.
Yeah. I've
I
seen
love you,
Deep
Dan.
Impact.
I
I
love
know
you
this
too,
how this
Steve.
goes. Okay. And you got a big wall of water.
Sure
Okay.
is taking a long time, isn't it, Uncle?
Yeah.
Okay, they could have seriously
Well,
just
what's
like
with the delay?
they could have seriously just like sailed away by this point.
And no one thought, hey, it's the kid. Kill the kid.
Yeah, kill the kid doing the slow Tai Chi up there where we can all see him.
Yeah, the one who's glowing in light.
Yeah,
Mind you, he's staying pretty dry over all this time.
well, yeah. He's bending all the water around him.
Okay, hang on. Now the water's lowering. Okay, but
He didn't swamp the boats. He just let. Oh my gosh,
what?
that's it. It's just like water. Oh my God, water! No,
Yes!
run away! Run away!
Okay. If I remained in my seat this entire time in the cinema, that's got to be the moment where you're just
Yeah,
yelling at the screen and walking out.
just oh my God.
That was horrifically awful. Oh my god, this is moving to the point, Jason. It's beyond bad. It becomes. I think this movie lives on as one of those movies in 20 years where it's like, oh, you want to see a really horrible movie? It's so horrible. It's entertaining to watch. It's that horrible.
I have to agree. I think that this movie has earned a bit of infamy, and it honestly is one of the worst blockbusters that has ever been made.
Oh, it is right. I gotta say, it is rightfully deserved.
Yeah. Now,
This is a mess on so many levels.
yes. Now, you could say, well, what about Batman and Robin or movies like that?
Oh,
Batman
no.
and Robin at least had a consistent tone and told a coherent story, no matter how bad the
Yes.
story was. This is like a series of vignettes, and
Yeah.
none of them are linked, and
Yeah.
just everything is bad.
They want you to be the Avatar. What? We all do. What? We're explaining that now.
Yeah, look how broken up Sokka is that his girlfriend died.
Yeah. This is horrible. If they end the movie, this has got to be close to being over.
See, the look on his face is the look that I have right now.
Yeah. It's like, why did I sign the contract? Holy moly. I was hoping there wasn't a. Okay. Our forces in the north. Yeah. Okay. Is this the reveal? More exposition. Uh-huh.
Oh, that poor actress being
She
told
probably signed a
you get to play the
3 picture
most.
deal too.
Oh my gosh. No, that poor actress, you get told you get to play the most badass character in Avatar, and she's like, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be a 3 picture deal. It's gonna be great." She's in the movie for exactly 10 seconds, and then that's it.
This was the biggest piece of crap that I have seen in a long time, James.
I
This
tried
is
to tell you.
offensive on so many levels.
I tried to tell you, Mr. Open Mind.
Oh, I've opened it and now it's polluted with the toxins of this movie. This was horrible, dude. And it is, there are fan bases that sometimes get upset with how they deal with their franchises. You get an episode 1, The Phantom Menace. You get a Star Trek Nemesis. But this would have to be the biggest slap in the face to a fan base that I think I've ever witnessed.
I have to agree. The fan anger towards this movie is more than justified. What M. Night Shyamalan did to Avatar is just unspeakable and unforgivable. And as you said, it's one of the worst movies ever made. It is just terrible.
This is Exhibit A, and the only piece of evidence you needed to put him into director jail for a while, because he did a horrible job on this
Yes,
one. I don't think
he did.
he did anything else until After Earth, which was another
Bad
horrible
movie. Yeah,
bad movie as
wasn't
well.
as bad as this one though. I will say that.
No,
It's still bad though. Oh my
this is
goodness.
just.
Do you think our audience is noped out, or should we thank them for joining us?
I hope
I'm
they're
gonna thank
noping
them.
out. We should end
Yeah.
this.
Let's
Put it
thank
out
them
of its
though.
misery.
For those of you who have stuck with us, re-experiencing the mighty wonder of M. Night Shyamalan's The Last Airbender, I would like to thank you. Please like, subscribe, and comment if you have not done so already. And if you would, please check the links below in the video description for how to become a Patreon of this fine channel and help support us. I'm Jason Roy Gaston. My friend in crime is VHS Jace, and this has
Thank
been
you.
M. Night Shyamalan's The Last Airbender.
I'm gonna go now and go wash my eyeballs out.